Hey guys, welcome back to Delaware Acre. It is kind of a hot and humid day already out here. Excuse me. I'm really sore. I did a workout yesterday and worked out in the garden and worked on this blackberry patch. And I was bent over for a long time, and I think my age is definitely catching up with me. But I keep thinking I have a bug on my wrist, and it's not. It's just a scab. But I wanted to show you the blackberry bush. I kind of did a little bit with that. I don't know if you can see. I should probably put my sunglasses on. It's really bright out here. Just walking around, trying to get motivated, honestly. Excuse me. Did a lot of work yesterday in the garden, and I guess it's just going to be one of those things where it's a one bed at a time. We did this trellis bed over here yesterday, and then this bed, I actually already amended this bed with some compost, but just trying to figure out what I'm going to put in there. I have the two arches here, so I planned on doing some sort of vining, like the vining stuff, figuring out what I'm going to put in. It's hard to do this backwards. What I'm going to do in between the two trellises there. So we did this bed yesterday, planted that out, and hopefully everything made it through the night. No little bunnies ate anything. I think it looks like we're okay thus far. Just trying to figure out what I usually will plant pumpkins here, the arch, over the arch, and then I did pumpkins here last year, and I tried yard long beans over here on this side, and they didn't do very well. This in-ground bed is, I think it's 2 years old, maybe 3. Second or third season. So I put a ton of compost in there, and I have amendments that I'm going to put in there and see if that will help. I have one stalk from the mammoth sunflower planted last year. So I'm just trying, I thought I had a plan of what I was going to put in here, but I'm not really 100% sure anymore, because by the time you take, space for this stuff to trellis and then this stuff to trellis, there's just a small area in between, and then this half of the bed. I did peppers. No, I did some peppers, and I tried to do corn in this bed last year and didn't do so well. So I think I might do peppers here. Here's the garlic. We planted together in the fall. It's looking good. I interplanted some onions in there too. I don't remember what I put where, so it's actually kind of hard to tell which ones. I think these younger ones are onions and the bigger ones are garlic. And then there's some kale that's bolted that overwintered. That half of the bed needs to be planted. I have a pot here that needs to be addressed. And then these are some onions I just kind of threw in with the strawberries. The strawberries are popping off, man. They are looking good. I have noticed that there's somewhere along here, like something was in here digging, because see how there's like dirt on top of the strawberries. I'm not really sure what's getting in here because it's got the gates around it, so I'm not sure if it's a bird or what's in there. But I've also noticed that there's bird droppings, so I think the birds are just waiting for my strawberries to ripen, or the strawberries to come in. So I may end up covering this, putting some sort of cover. And the wasps seem to love this bed. I don't know if maybe there's a wasp nest or something in there, but they're always on this bed. Like there's one there. Like they're on these beds too, but not as this bed. It's always like they're always on this bed. Always. They're inside. I don't know if there's a nest in there or what. What do you think? The chamomile has just gone absolutely insane. It's not even in the pots anymore. Not even in the pots. I'm not sure what to do. I don't know. I don't mind having extra, but it kind of looks a little messy, and my husband's probably going to be all over me for that. I have decided that this pot of catnip is going to go, and I'm going to replace it with, I have a pot up there of lemon balm, and I think I'm going to combine the two and just see what happens. I'm actually going to take this plant out. I know that there's going to be seeds in there, but I'm going to replace it with lemon balm just because I don't use, my cats don't go that crazy over catnip, and I thought maybe I'd make some tea out of it. The bees really like it, but I'd rather have lemon balm there. So I'm going to take that pot and dump it. These are carrots that need to be harvested. Oh, they're probably going to be a decent size. Let's see, let's get a thick one. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Another one. Oh, yeah. Pretty cool. And then I need to plant this one. So, yeah. And there's another random chamomile. I have a hard time like ripping something up that clearly is doing really well. But we can't look sloppy. Can't look sloppy. I'm still waiting for my 2 new beds. My husband's going to build them for me. They're actually going to run perpendicular. I'm going to do it. We're going to do 2. I tried to map them or lay them out. Ooh, big bee buzzing around me. I tried to stake them out so I could get an idea of spacing, and this is they'll be 6 feet long to keep it the spacing between the beds that are already there. And then this was going to be 2 by 6, but I think we're going to make it 3 by 6 and just I was going to do somewhat of a little bit of an arch. I'm not sure if I'll do an arch this year. But yeah, waiting for him to build those. He's got a few other projects he's got to button up before he can build those for me. Fig tree. This is the one that, did I take this all the way down? No, I only took this. I took this one, I chopped this. And this one's coming in great. And then this guy down here, he's not doing as well. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, they're 2 different breeds of fig trees, but that one's doing great. And this one's lagging behind. And then, like I said, I tried to tackle this blackberry last night. And my back is killing me now. I was bent over. I had to hand weed all this because I didn't know. I really don't know what I'm doing with blackberries. But so I was like hand weeding the grass, the tall grass out of there, and it was very tedious. But in the meantime, I found this little guy. There was nothing in here when I found it last night. So I thought it was really cool. So, just trying to get motivated because now it's hot. I should have been out here a little earlier, but I had to have an extra protein shake. I could not get myself together. I just couldn't do it. But this is the side of our house that you can see when you come in the neighborhood, and we had some yard work done here. We were on propane, and we have since made the conversion from propane to natural gas. So we had the tank dug up. So of course there's a helicopter flying over right now. So what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a helicopter. So we had a propane tank dug up. We switched to natural gas. So the grass here is kind of patchy. I'm gonna reseed this. But this is the side of the house. It gets sun all day long. These holly bushes were here when we moved in. I usually trim them back. I do need to trim them back. The trampoline has just made its way out here. But I've got, there's daffodils in here. And usually this is my overflow to where I'll usually put peppers, 1 tomato, and like 1 tomato or a couple pepper plants overflow in here because it gets sun all day long. However, this is the side of the house that you see from the road when you come into the neighborhood. So my husband's like, can we do something to make this look a little nicer? We have like a beautiful azalea up there in full bloom, but I think I hate how bulbs look after the flower dies. I hate that look. That look right there where it's like just green with like a dead flower head. So I think I'm gonna nip all those back. And then there's actually this stuff. What's this stuff called? Landscaping fabric down. So I think I'm gonna try my best to pull this up without getting attacked by this these holly trees. I'm gonna pull that up, and then because it makes it incredibly hard to plant anything in there anyway, so I'm gonna dig that up, and I think I'm gonna edge along here, and then I'm gonna plant my what are this called? What am I gonna plant there? I'm gonna plant marigolds and my calendula here, and maybe some sunflowers, and that'll be what I do with this side of the house this year, instead of just throwing an extra plant or two in there. I need to get I usually move this guy over, my water rain gauge. I usually move that over to like right here, so that when you pull the hose out, it doesn't nick my nick all my plants there. So I have a lot to do, but yeah, just trying to get motivated to do so. And then here's our little cut through, or back on the deck. Okay, now that I have everything gathered, that usually takes the longest amount of time. Sometimes my favorite tools for the garden are just like random. Like this is our old trash can and a little, what's this, for snow? And I'm gonna put all the mulch that's down here in here and then reuse it. Actually, okay with this staying underneath the bush with all of those leaves, because they hurt when you pick them up. They're not bad, but they're still thorny. Do what I can do without a hedge trimmer, so I'll go ahead and bring this line out, and then I'll nip all these things back. I don't really know what this is from. I should ask my husband. This guy out. Oh, it's all jacked up. Oh boy. Well, I think I have every tool in the shed out right now, but I have all the fabric up and I have a line. Straight to me. I think this is as far as I'm gonna go until we either get a hedge trimmer or borrow one. I tried doing it by hand right there, and that was very tedious. So I think I'm gonna stop. It's also like the heat of the day, so I'm gonna stop, go inside, maybe get some lunch, come up with a plan, and then I'll probably come out this evening and plant. Okay, much later in the day. Outfit change. I don't have a hedge trimmer to do those holly trees up there, so I'm going to go ahead and take these carrots out and get this catnip out and get these 3 pots planted.
Can I say hi in this video?
Yeah.
Hi. Hi, my name's Sarah. You were like this close.
Do you guys want to pull out some carrots?
Yeah. I love carrots.
We have some mini gardeners who want to pull out carrots. I pulled these out earlier.
Wait, do you pull these out?
No, you gotta grab it like this at the bottom and pull straight up.
Okay.
What?
That looks like a butt.
It looks like a butt. Sure does. Okay, what else you got? All right, hold on.
Is that a weed?
No. Okay. All right, go ahead, Belle. You want to pull one out? Oh, grab around this one. Yep, like that. Pull it up.
Did I keep doing
There
it?
you go. There's a carrot. Oh, that's a good
It's a
one, Bear.
long one.
Here, hold it up.
It's a little one.
All right, go ahead. See what else we got. Hold on, let Bo do one.
Okay.
One at a time, Bear.
Let me see.
Yeah. Let's see it.
Oh, look at
He's
this
got
one.
two feet.
This one's so
Oh, that one's almost perfect,
cool.
Bear. Not sure how good they'll be. They're kind of, they're a little squishy. Oh yeah, that one's really squishy, see? Pretty sure they're not edible, but still pretty fun. Kids liked it. Sparrow. Maybe not.
Mommy, where are my plants that it grows?
Ho, ho, ho. Maybe I'm not.
Mommy, where are my plants that it grows?
What plants that you growed?
That, the ones I grew with Bo and Miss Beth and you.
Oh, they are over there where the sticks are.
Wait, are they the ones in the metal? Inside the metal?
No, the ones that are right at your feet. There we go. Got it. You can see how this has. It's nothing but roots. And I had rocks in there. I don't really put rocks in the bottom of my planters anymore because I don't think it really helps with drainage. I think it just takes up growing space. So I'm gonna try to pick some of these out. Might be a little too tedious. Tried to recruit little hands to get all these rocks out, but I think I'm just gonna do it like this.
What does that do?
Okay, push it. As I started to pull the catnip out of this pot, I realized that the pot is infested with a little family of ants. They have made this pot their home. Pretty sure they are going to farm aphids on the plant too. So I am not really bothered by ants in the garden. I think that, live and let live. But when they farm aphids on something that I'm trying to harvest, I'm not too happy about them being in the garden. And so what I'm doing is I am pulling this catnip out and throwing it in this bare spot that I have just off to my right. And I didn't want to reuse the soil that's there because the ants are in there, and also because this soil has the seeds from the catnip in there, and catnip is in the mint family, and we all know that mint is very prolific. It can I had a video end of last garden season about how it started to grow around the pot. So I wanted to just put this soil here in this bare spot, and then when my husband goes over it with the mower, it will mow it down. So it doesn't matter if any seeds are in this soil, it doesn't matter if they'll germinate because he'll just mow them down and eventually they'll die off. So I caught myself actually shaking the soil out into one of the other pots. Put this little clip in here, and so I'll probably be battling both ants and seeds in this other pot, but oh well, it'll be another fun day in the garden. Ants everywhere in here. Okay, so I have a little bit of Hollytone granulated fertilizer, and then I have our bone meal from throughout the winter, and eggshells. So again, not sure if I'm supposed to put these in here. Not sure if it's helpful. Don't even know. But I'm doing it because I don't want to have to buy new potting soil for these pots. So I figure I'll just amend them and go from there. Top dress it with some eggshells, bone meal. Shoo. Hold your breath. This pot is going to have a snow princess calendula and 2 kales in here. I have no idea if this is a good idea or not, but I have 1 collard.
Yeah. What?
I think I'll plant this collard in here. I've never grown collards. I have no idea if this is a good combination or not. What I'll do is put some straw down as mulch, and then I'll water them in. What about these pots as they break? Oh gosh! Oh, I think that one's cracked up pretty good. So this is lemon balm. Yeah, this is lemon balm from up on the deck. Also very root bound. All right, so I'm just loosening that up a little bit. There was rosemary in here. That's what these long stems are, but it died. So just gonna take this whole clump and put it in this pot now. These guys. Wish I had chickens. Wish I had chickens. Not worried about this covering the plant too much. This lemon balm's in the mint family, and it's just gonna take over. It'll be just fine in here. Oh crap, I said I wasn't gonna do that because this has the, oops, because it has the mint seeds in there, but oh well, it's in there now. All right, let me get some alpaca poop. From the rain barrel. I find that if you're going to mulch something with straw or anything really, it's easier for it not to fly away if you wet it. Not too worried about this getting covered with the straw because it's in the mint family. It's gonna grow. It'll be fine. Honestly, since I'm here, I'm just gonna go ahead and plant this anyway. I'll plant this too. Got some alpaca poop in there. Do 1 more collard, 2 more kale, and another snow princess calendula. The only thing I didn't put in here is the bone meal and the shells, but I guess we'll see if they do anything. This could be our experimental bed, control bed. Alpaca poop. Actually, I think the water that was in these in the tray that was holding these is fish emulsion as a fertilizer, and it stinks. Ugh. You definitely can't use it on your house plants because that just is so bad. Definitely don't want to do that. It's bad. Alright, so we'll put these are Snow Princess Calendula, so I think these are going to be white. Alright. I feel like it's too early for bugs, but we totally have bugs out here flying around in my face. So I think that's it. We got these 3 planted. Almost through a whole tray of seedlings. Carrots, those will probably go in the compost. And then that catnip, I'm just gonna put it in the compost. And then it's gonna take me a while to clean up because I have stuff everywhere.
Okay guys, as I'm cleaning up here, I wanted to take this time to say thanks for watching the video. Thanks for hanging with me in the garden. Garden season 2023 is officially underway, full-fledged, all out. Here we go. And until the next video, thanks for watching. Hope you're well. Take care. Bye.